Has to pay homage to the people with the COVID-19, the doctors, nurses, paramedics, first responders, grocery store workers, truck drivers, police officers, criminals, drug dealers, drug users, gay, straight, white, black, young, old, rich, poor. We're all innocent people. We're all innocent, man. Every damn one of us. Anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I can do that for you today. Got a couple watchers. I got 3 watchers. I don't know who they are. Somebody right into the chat room and let's have something to talk about. But life is strange. Life is strange. Gets worse every fucking day, man. You know, COVID-19 still going on. The election's still screwed up. People shooting at each other. People afraid to go to the drive-thrus and get them a hamburger. You know what I'm saying? It's nuts, man. It's nuts. Some chubby white guy shot some people in Sonic, I think it was. Don't quote me on this. But looked like a pretty hefty dude. He probably went to the drive-thru and ordered something, and they screwed up on his order. Hey, I didn't want fucking cheese on my tater tots. I wanted seasoned fries with fucking chili. Boom, 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 boom. You know, crazy son of a bitches. Hey, Sandra. Aloha. I know what you're saying, man. You know, life is, it's not getting any better, man. It's not getting any better. I feel sorry for you for being in that neighborhood that you don't like to be in. It's pretty hard to change. You know, it's really difficult to change, really difficult. Like I said, I've been doing videos for a long time. I'd never thought I'd ever be in front of the camera, ever. Because I used to do a daily diary. I think everybody needs to do a daily diary. And like 10 years ago from now, 10 years back, I look. And I probably have recordings that say how much I hate my job, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it was pretty hard to change because I'm thinking, well, if I don't have a job, I don't have money. If I don't have money, I don't have a TV. If I don't have a TV, I don't have video games. If I don't have video games, I don't have VCR or DVD player, or you know what I'm saying? But I changed. You know, it took a long time to change. But I'm doing this for about 10 years. I think everybody needs to do a video diary and see how they change in a year. See if they're in a better position or a worse position. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to record, shoot pictures, whatever. Even do a voice diary and stuff like that, and see how your life has changed in 1 year. And I guess YouTube's changing. I thank God that YouTube gives me a platform to where I'm at. You know, I try to be open and honest. I want to be a little bit more hardcore than what I am, honestly. I can get pretty fucking raw sometimes. But people wrote in, think I'm making them fortune, you know, because I guess YouTube is changing their rules and stuff like that. They did that to me 3 or 4 years ago or whatever, because I was making $0.015 a day when I first started. And I was happy. I was happy making $0.015 a day, man. Hey, somebody's paying me. Today I'm sad. Would have been my husband's birthday. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, he's there in spirit. You know, give him a little cupcake and a candle. Blow the candle out. Remember the good old days. Good old days when you were blowing your husband, man. Remember those, Sandra? I didn't get that warm, but she remembers. She had a good time with her husband, I bet. Blow out the candle. But yeah, see, that's what's bad with me. It's the holidays that screw me over. You know, like the first of this year, my ex-sister-in-law passed away January 1st, you know. And like almost every holiday, I have people that I know that passed away. My mom on the 4th of July, she passed away on the 5th of July in this house, you know, shit like that. But, you know, we all got to go somehow, Sandra, and at least you remember him, man, you know. At least you remember him. That's a plus right there. A plus. But anyway, when I started doing YouTube, I thought I'd never be on camera, ever, ever, ever. But I was doing $0.015 a day. I was happy. Happy, happy, happy. I'm finally making money, man. $0.015 a day. Sometimes I hit a nickel. I'm going, whoa. 3 times, almost 3 times as much money, you know. But I worked my way up to $1.50. $1.50 a day. And then YouTube sold out to Google. And Google cut everybody off, man. You know, they cut them off. Not everybody. But I didn't have the subscribers. I really didn't want the subscribers. I don't care, you know. But to make any money, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. That was back then. I don't know if they changed the rules again. But that's what they told me. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. So it took me about a year and a half to work my way up to 1,000. We had many beautiful times, and our daughter is an angel. There you go, man. There you go. One of these days you're gonna have grandkids. It's gonna look just like your husband. For reals, man. Yep, that'd be great. And got up to $1.50 a day. They shut me off, and I was a little bit disappointed because I had the hours, but I just didn't have the subscribers. And in my mind, I thought, why didn't they grandfather me in? I've been on here 5 or 6 years. I'm doing good. No stripes, no nothing. And they didn't. So I had to get over 1,000 subscribers. Started making money. Now people come to my channel and they bitch that I'm making money off mental illness and drug addiction and this and that. I'm not making any money. I did a video yesterday. I tried to be open and honest. That's like the old videos that I did. I wouldn't do makeup. I don't wear makeup anyway, but I wouldn't come out clean shaven like this and my hair combed and all that shit. Just go on there raw and tell people how you feel, how your day's going, what's going on in the world, what's going on in politics, blah, blah, blah. That's what I did yesterday. I made about $800 in a 10-year period, and I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I'm doing good. I'm just glad that YouTube gives me the platform to do this, and I'll never be kicked off because sometimes I get pretty crude. I want to offend people. I honestly want to offend people. This is a free therapy and education. I hope it is, I hope you enjoy it. I'm glad you're here, Sandra, because sometimes when people come into the chat, you kind of like back off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because more people are talking, and I'm glad that you're here for reals, And yeah, I'm glad that they give me the platform. I don't care if I make any money or not, man. Okay, when I first started filming, over 10 years ago. Okay, this was the name of my business. I started a business. Let's see if you can see this. Let's see if you can read that. Shit, I can't even see it. Okay, anyway, this is what it says. Lost Dollar Documentary and Makes No Sense Production. Okay, makes no sense. CENTS, sense. Makes no sense production. Every time what is it? This is my business card 10 years ago, Jason. It's a fictitious business, but I got it in small businesses in Boise, Idaho, whatever. Lost Dollar Documentary and Makes No Sense Production. That's the name of my company. Okay, when I first started this, I knew I was going to lose money. Yeah, you should realize that in your mind. You're not going to make any money. You're going to lose money. What's up, everybody? There's Juan. The Packers lost yesterday, and those son of a bitches needed to lose. Fucking assholes. They don't know how to play the game. Get the fuck out. But anyway, my how did you get started? With the camera, just with the camera. Okay, I don't know if it is in your state. Okay, this is like a business card. How did you get started? Okay, I just started my own business. Okay, I caught the bug, filming and pictures and stuff like that. As soon as I started, I was addicted. No shit, I was addicted. I fucking filmed everything, man, everything. And I wanted to film for free because I looked it up, how hard it is to make money off of movies. People aren't making money off of movies, documentaries, independent films, blah, blah, blah. They're not making any money. And I knew that when I started. I knew that. And this is called Lost Dollar Documentary. Makes no sense production. And anybody will tell you here in Burley, Idaho, if I ever filmed them and they asked me, I would give them a copy of it for free. I had burners, CD burners. I'd even mail it to their house. What was the first thing you filmed? I think it was a trip to Wendover, if I remember right. And then after I do that, I started doing some other stuff. And then all of a sudden I went to Hawaii, and I won a trip to Hawaii and I started filming that. Shitty footage, But to me, it was good. I liked it, It was for me. And like I say, I got over 5 terabytes of raw footage. Some of the stuff you'll never see. Okay, this is a sad one. This is so freaking sad. Okay, my granddaughter, I used to take care of my granddaughter a lot. We'd go out go to the parks and stuff like that. There's a place called Storybook Park that has like a tree house, and you got the slides and the swings and stuff like that. And she was only like about 2.5, not even 3 years old yet, but little chubby legs. Did you ever film having sex? No, I never did. Okay. Let me finish my story and I'll tell you about the sex thing, but I never did. Okay. But anyway, we're at Storybook Park, and she's little chubby legs. She likes to run around and stuff like that. And the other kids are a little bit bigger than her, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old or whatever. So we stay there for about an hour. I'm filming her, filming everybody. They're having a great time. I decided to go to the boat docks. Okay, we're going to go to the boat docks because they got a few things over there too. But for some reason, they don't have the merry-go-rounds anymore. They took them out of all the parks. Must have been fucking, I don't know what they do, killed 250 billion kids or something. They banned all merry-go-rounds, and I didn't know that. So I took her to the boat docks, and I'm filming her. And she's fearless, man. She gets up this fucking slide and just slides down. I'm filming her. Everything went cool. Everything's good, And I'm watching her, and she's going over towards the river, and she's walking, kind of running, And I'm watching other people having barbecues. Everybody's having a good time. She got to the edge of the boat docks, and she just fucking jumped in, man. Right there. I was like 10 feet away, and I'm filming this shit. As soon as she jumped in, I fucking dropped my camera, and she went under. And what was bad is, like, here's the dock, and here's the boat dock or whatever the hell. She could have went underneath the boat dock, the ones that float, and I could have never wouldn't got her. But as soon as she came up, I grabbed her leg. That's the first thing. Whatever came up, I was going to get her. I had to get down on my stomach, and it fucking felt like hours, man, hours and hours. But if you watch the footage, it was like 2 seconds. I dropped the camera, I grabbed her leg. Next thing you know, she's crying. It scared the fuck out of me bad, And she was fearless. But more likely, I don't think I'll put that on YouTube. And another time, is a place called Shoshone Falls. It's like the Niagara Falls of the West. Okay, I took her there. Thank God, man. It was awful. And that would have been terrible. The grandfather videotaping the granddaughter dying. Oh my God. Okay, another time we were at Shoshone Falls. It's the Niagara Falls of the West. That's what they call it. A lot of water, a lot of cool things. It costs now to go down there like $3 or something. When I was a kid, we'd go down there and party freaking every day. Okay, you got this dock, like a deck type thing going out over the canyon. It's where, what's his name? Evel Knievel jumped the canyon, and this canyon is pretty deep. People parasail off of it, parachute, what is it called? Cliff jumping or whatever the fuck that shit is, with the parachute. Okay, I'm out here on this like a deck type thing, and I'm filming, and I know not just to get like 30 seconds, because those things are just stupid. I want at least like 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes of footage, So I'm filming the Niagara Shoshone Falls. I turn around, and my granddaughter Skylie, because she was right there earlier, when I started filming. Where the hell is she? And I looked down. She was right beside me, but they have bars on this deck, and she's sticking her fucking head through the fucking bars, man. She's a little kid, and she was fearless. It's like, what the fuck, man? A little bit skinnier, she would have went through those bars, and she would have went straight down, And I was right there, and she about gave her grandfather a heart attack a couple times, man. She's a good kid. I haven't seen her forever, but I love her to death, man. But that's some of the footage that you guys will never see. I've been doing this forever. And talking about the sex thing, I've never filmed having sex. This one guy where I used to work, he knew I was filming. I'd do it for free, whatever. He said that, you mind filming me and my girlfriend having sex? I said, I've never done it before, but I don't mind. Whenever you're ready, you just give me a call. Well, I'll do it. He says, okay, sounds like a plan. He said, well, I talked to my girlfriend. She says it's okay too. I said, okay. And okay, I said, whenever you're ready. So about a week went by. I said, you still want to film? He says, well, the thing is, did he call you? Yeah, okay. I talked to him at work because I used to work with him. And the thing is, this is the thing. This is what's funny. He says, yeah, I really want to have you film us and stuff, but I don't have any clean underwear. That was his excuse. I said, okay, man, okay. Hey, Robert, what's going on, man? What's going on? It looks like Trump's out the door. We got a new commander in chief. You know, a new commander in chief. My father made movies all during my childhood. It had no sound though. How has? I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. I don't know what that is. I never looked it up. VENMO. Who has? Oh, I don't know. Talking to somebody else. Yeah, see, Sandra, those the old ones with the sound and stuff like that. That's still great. You know, it's raw footage that you had. I think everybody needs to make it. Everybody. Not a single state has called the election yet. No, not a single state. No, nope. I don't think so either. Let's see. Where you can see someone's money. Where you can see someone's money. Okay, I haven't got my money yet. I showed you guys how much I made. $800. No, nobody's called the election yet, but the new commander in chief. You know, get rid of Donald Trump and Mike Pence. Yeah, it's sad. It's a sad world, man. It's a sad world. But yeah, the election, more than likely, Biden won. More than likely, you know. I hate to say that, but I don't know why the fuck they even voted for Biden. You know, it's like, what the fuck? You know, I don't vote, but I like Trump over Biden by a long shot. But that's how crazy this fucking world is. Why do you need Vimeo, Jason? Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. I have Facebook and YouTube. You know, on Facebook, I'm kind of getting upset with that. People want me to be with their friends, blah blah blah. They call me from Australia, you know, different places like that. I have to personally talk to these people to know that they are true. You know, to know that it's a not a scam or whatever. I don't care if they try to scam me or whatever because they're not going to get anything. But I'm not really into Facebook and YouTube. I like YouTube. You know, I think it's a good deal. I don't care if they pay me or not. I don't care if people donate or not. You know, I am short $13 for my medication. What kind of medication, Jason? See, that's the thing. Okay, let me think. Let me think. Good one. Has anybody ever heard of the Whack Kids? The Whack Kids? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody ever heard of the Whack Kids? My depression. Okay, Jason, what you need to figure out here is what causes your depression, your anxiety and stuff like that. Hi, Tim. Hey, Kenny. What's going on? Okay, Jason, listen to what I'm about to tell you. You need to start filming stuff. Look up the Whack Kids. They play. Let's see. Okay, well, okay, yeah, that's the way I see it too, Robert. Because some of the stuff that was sent in the mail, some of the ballots that were sent in the mail, it didn't even have a crease in them. You know, so if you voted by mail, you have to fold it and put it in the envelope and send it. And they found people voting that they weren't even creased that came by mail or whatever. And the thing is, how much money do we fucking donate to this fucking mail service? Millions and millions of dollars, you know? That's crazy, man. Oh, thank you. I think I am crazy. Yes, I do. Okay, Jason, listen to what I get. You know who the Whack Kids are. Start making videos and stuff like that, you know, and find out what makes you depression or whatever. Everybody has a dark place in their mind. Everybody. And like when mine comes, I can feel it. I can feel it. I try to get out of that dark space, man. You know, sometimes you can't help it. I have seen them. Okay, they play little musical instruments and shit like that. Okay, they're starting to blow up. They're starting to be pretty big, you know, and that didn't cost anything. And you can start making videos, start going on YouTube. I can't say you're going to have a lot of subscribers, you know, but it may help you on your depression. I'm just saying because it's free. It's not going to cost you anything. You got your cell phone, and just make off the wall videos. You know, let's see. Yeah, well, I don't know. Let's see. What's the craziest thing you have ever filmed? Okay, I'll tell you. I don't know if it's the craziest thing. The thing that pissed me off the most, if you want to hear that one. Okay, I used to film a lot of bands and stuff like this. Okay, this is like the number one band. Okay, Doggy Style. There you go. Yeah, my dog was doing my rabbit or something. Okay, this is the filming that pissed me off. Okay, there's a band called fuck. How come I can't fucking think of these people? American Hitman. American Hitman. Okay. They're in the Marines. They're in the service, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 4 of them came out. They started a band, American Hitman. Okay. They were here in Burley. I filmed them. Okay. They were giving away a guitar with a raffle. It didn't cost anything. It didn't cost anything. So I was up on stage filming these guys. They stopped. They're going to do the raffle. Okay. They pull out a ticket. That's my ticket. That's my fucking number. I won. I won that fucking guitar fair and square, you know. And I'm up on stage. They said, okay, I got it. He says, where's your ticket? I says, it's down there on the chair. I got a clipboard. I got the schedule and blah, blah, blah. My ticket's right there on the clipboard. You can see it from here. He goes, oh, your chair at home? And he fucking took that ticket and he fucking threw it away, man. Okay, that fucking pissed me off right there. Because I really didn't want that guitar. It was like a cheap guitar, $100 or whatever. But I was going to give it to my granddaughter, you know, for a gift or whatever. And maybe she could enjoy it. And it kind of pissed me off. He took my ticket that I won and he fucking threw it away. But revenge is sweet. Okay. These guys, American Hitman, they kind of made it kind of big. They made it to America's Got Talent, I think it is, one of those fucked up shows. And the way that they moved up, they're like a cover band. They're a pretty good cover band. The way they moved up is because of the military experience. Hey, let's support the military, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. I have no problem with that. Okay, when they got on, I think it's American Got Talent, the one with Howard Stern, if you guys remember. Okay, so they win a couple times in a row, you know. And the guys are up there crying. They're fucking Marines. They're supposed to be tough. And they won. And they start crying. You know, they start crying. Okay, they're going to go up the following week. It goes like New York, Chicago to fucking Las Vegas or wherever the fuck they go. Okay. So they're going to play the next week for competition. This is the fucking killer, man. You know. Okay, their number one cover song was fucking heck, I can't even fucking think. House of the Rising Sun. House of the Rising Sun. Okay, that's their fucking number one, their fucking cover song. Okay. This little girl, 8 or 9 years old, went out and fucking did their fucking number one cover song and fucking ate him alive. And then when they went up to the judges, fucking Howard Stern said, get the fuck off my stage, man. And they gave it to that little girl. So, let's see, what was the question? That's crazy, man. Hey, bud. But yeah, that was probably the craziest thing I've filmed. It's not as crazy as the thing that pissed me off, but revenge is sweet. Little 4 Marine guys on the second show, they were crying. They had tears in their eyes because they fucking won, blah, blah, blah. And on the third show, a little girl outdid them by a long shot. You flimsy people, poetic justice. There you go, man. That's what it was, you know. Took the shine, LOL. Yeah. But they made it not big, you know. They're just a cover band, but they had connections, you know. But that's the craziest thing I've ever filmed, I think, you know. I used to film a lot of bands and stuff. Do you film people? Yeah, I filmed a lot of people. I don't do it anymore. I used to try to film as much local events as possible, parades, concerts, tractor pulls, rodeos, karaoke, whatever, weddings, and all that was free. I did it for free. And if people wanted a copy of my footage and stuff, I got burners, you know. I'd fucking burn them off a CD, fucking send it to them. And if they were from out of town, I'd even put them in the mail, come out of my pocket, I'd send it to them, you know, different shit like that. I like the tractor pulls. Yeah, for a while, man. After about the first one, shit gets old, you know. I've seen it once. I've done it like 3 times. The last time I didn't want to film. Hey, Lily! The last time I really didn't want to film, there was a guy at work. He said he's going to take his wife and his kids to the tractor pull. I said, okay, if you go there, call me on the phone. You tell me where you're at in the audience, and I'll film you, and put you on YouTube. He says, okay, sounds great. Yeah. So I go there and film it. And I'm fucking burnt out of filming fucking tractor pulls. I'm not into that shit, you know. It's turned into work. Okay. I go start to film this, and he doesn't call it. An hour went by, 2 hours went by. So I give him a call. I said, hey, where are you at in the audience? I want to film you. He goes, oh, we decided not to go. I thought, fuck. You know. But I used to film parades, and I got burnt out of doing that because I'd go 2 hours early, set up, And next thing I know, people still getting in front of me. They'd stand right in fucking front of my camera, you know. And I have the right to film, and they have their right, you know. So it just pissed me off. I quit doing it. I had a pretty nice camera, and I just got burnt out of doing it. You know, people are hard to work with in the public. You know, even though I went there 2 hours early to set up, it doesn't matter. You'd have to tell people, "Hey, you mind getting out of the way?" And then they give you a dirty look. So I said, "Fuck it, I'll just stay home, man. Be a recluse, film my own shit, do my own video diaries and stuff like that." But yeah, Jason, you need to start filming stuff, little stuff. Try to get out, see what causes depression. Got cut up watching Nigerian scam videos. Hell, there you go. I can't believe how people fall for the scams either. I cannot believe how they do that shit. You know, are people really actually that fucking stupid? You know, it's fucking nuts. But yeah, YouTube's changing the rules. I don't know why they do. And my friend, a few years back, I told him what had happened to me. He says, "Yeah, it's probably some Scientologists. You know, as soon as you get to a certain level, they'll fucking raise the bar. You know, you get there, let you stay there for 6 to 8 weeks or a month or something, and then they raise the bar for something else." But I think YouTube's changing over. I don't know what the new rules are. I don't care. I'm just glad that they let me have my own channel. You know, and I'm glad you guys are here. Because I want to do something different. I don't want to do whatever anybody else is doing, you know. But I just thought of the whack kids. They got cheap toys, and they're starting to make it big, I think. If anybody knows who the whack kids are. And they're pretty good, honestly. You know, something to watch. Entertainment. Let me see. I don't know. Life is too weird. You know, people burning down places and shootings, and I don't know what the hell. Why people even want to do that? You know, it's even like today on the news. Okay, I watch NBC all the time. Okay, they're talking about the food shortages, and this is what they said. Okay, blacks and Hispanics are more hungry. That's what they said. They're more hungry, more needing. Okay, so now the scientists went out over the last 40 years. They spent millions and millions of dollars. The top scientists figure out what's going on here. Millions and millions of dollars, thousands of man hours, years and years of experience, technology. All of them agree. This is what they all agreed on. How come it's the blacks and the Hispanics? Okay, the reason why the whites are not there is because it's, let's see, what is it? Okay, all of them agreed. This is what it is. The whites are full of shit, man. That's why they're not hungry. All Caucasian people are full of shit, people. Took years and years of experience to find that out, and you didn't cost you anything, man. But that's kind of crazy, you know. What the hell? I'm an equal opportunity offender. I'll offend any race, anytime, anywhere. There you go. What's the Cracker Peckerwood talking about? What the fuck? He's going off the wall. But Nigerian scams, yeah. See, to me, I don't understand why they say that. Why Hispanics and blacks are more hungrier or more needy, you know. Like I wouldn't got a food box sometimes, you know. And when I go there, this is what I see. It's mainly old white people. Very scary time. So glad, yes. Very empty limit 2 times per household. Empty limit 2 times per household. I don't know. Whenever I go to the food box, you know, there's different people, you know. But mostly what I see is white, elderly, old people, you know. But there's also Hispanics there, younger people, Caucasians, male, female, whatever. But most of them are old white people, what I see. But that's just in this area. But they shouldn't say that shit on the news, you know, I don't think. What the fuck does your skin color have to do for being hungry? You know, they say Hispanics and blacks are more hungrier, you know. Hungrier? I don't understand that. Love the food box. Yeah. Probably in a couple of weeks I'll go get another one. I don't know if I'll videotape it or not. But I'm on a list. And they say, I don't know how they figure that out, but on a Super Tuesday, every third Tuesday, anybody can go there. And anybody, it doesn't matter if you're rich, if you've got money or whatever. Because when I very first did a food box like 3 or 4 years ago, I really actually needed it. And the people that took me there, they didn't need it. You know, honest to God, they're making $70,000 a year and blah, blah, blah. They got everything you fucking could imagine. Okay, when I went there, my very first food box, I got fucking chicken feet and chicken skin. I got a good piece of pork though too, but chicken feet and chicken skin, I didn't know what the fuck to do with it. And they got steak, they got chicken breasts and blah blah blah. And they didn't need it, but I actually didn't need it. I didn't want to go there. I had too much pride, you know. And they talked me into it, and I said, okay, let's do it. Let's get this shit over. And it took fucking forever, man. You know, it took like 3 hours. We had to sit through a film and kind of crazy. But it's an experience. It's something to talk about, you know. Dee Dee, hello, Tim. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good day. Will Beatrice be home Thanksgiving? It's hard to say. I talked to her yesterday. She's thinking it might be Thanksgiving, if not around the 1st or 2nd. So she should be home pretty soon, I think. Yeah, it's going to be different. Different. My life is going to change, man. Hopefully for the best. But that's what I say. Everybody needs to film. Like Dee Dee, I think she lives off the grid. She's got a beautiful place out there. She probably sees a lot of birds, a lot of animals. I don't know if there's deer around her area, whatever. And what's crazy is somebody filmed this guy getting in the swamp or lake or whatever, and capturing a little dog. You know, rescuing a little dog. Maybe she will give you a back rub. Maybe, Jason. If I do, I'll film it and send it to you. But anyway, this guy was rescuing a little puppy from an alligator. You know, the alligator was probably, I don't know, maybe 3 feet long or whatever. It was like a Chihuahua type dog. He got in there, grabbed the alligator. Food box, great to have. You guys both will be here at noon. Let's see, he'll get more than a back rub. There you go. I want a front rub. Fuck that back rub shit. I want the front rub. Yeah. Front rub. Okay, I'll film it. I can show it to you. Well, if it's a front rub, you ain't going to see much. Stupid doggy. Did you see that video? Yeah. The guy, the alligator was going to eat that dog. The guy jumped in there. But, you know, it's like your little kid. Oh, Beatrice will do get this. When I talked to her yesterday, she said that she's ready to straighten up. I guess her got some sort of medication now. Because she never took medication that I seen. I never saw her take medication. But they'll give her a shot once a month. She'll go in for a shot. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? For him. Yes, he saved. Whatever I'm doing for Thanksgiving, I don't know. Be like Charlie Brown. Whatever. To me, Thanksgiving's another day. I'm thankful for being alive, you know. It's kind of sad how we had the first Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Americans overeat. Oh, yesterday, this lady I used to go gambling with, I know I've known her fucking 40 years, 50 years, at least 50 years. But anyway, she's my neighbor lady. We always go gambling. Hey, Deanne Marie. But she brought me turkey leg, some mashed potatoes, and yams, I guess it is. Are you cooking this year? I cook every year. You know, I cook every day. To me, it's food. It's food. I'm thankful for whatever I have. I'm thankful. Honest, Jason. Yeah. I love beer. Yeah, I don't cook beer. One of these days, I'm going to make some beer, I think, just for the hell of it. But yeah, I cook every day, you know. Yeah, fat steak for Thanksgiving? Oh, you never know. You never know. Yeah, people can't even go out because what do I cook? Whatever you want, Jason, I can cook it, you know. I've been single all my life. Not all my life, but even before I even got married the first time, in 1978, I knew how to cook better than most women, you know. But the thing is, my sisters are great cooks. That's the thing, man. My one sister that passed away, tortillas, bread, cakes, pies. See, my mom was a pie maker. She worked at the Ramada Inn. It's the Best Western now. But that's what she did. She made all the cakes and the pies and she was a salad maker, blah, blah, blah. That's what she did for a living. And when I was 13, was your wife a good cook? Yeah, she could be at times, sometimes not. Just like everybody else, we all got to learn. But I'm not into those fucking cooking shows at all. I don't fucking like them. People love that shit. And, it's pretty popular because as many as there is, if it wasn't popular, it wouldn't be on TV or whatever. The night shows, and they go on forever and ever and ever. But the reason why their stuff is so good is because it's all organic. It's none of that GMO shit. And you could even be a bad cook and you got organic food. It's going to taste good. Which when you got the GMOs, that doesn't have a taste. And like, what's her name? Martha Stewart, she'll go out and fix a nice meal, and she's got quality meat, quality vegetables, quality fruit, whatever. And it's going to taste good no matter what. But I'm happy with macaroni and cheese, man. I'm good. But already I had Thanksgiving, I guess, because yesterday she brought turkey leg, potatoes, and sweet potatoes, yams, or whatever you want to call them. So maybe that was my Thanksgiving. Is be a good cook? At times she could be, The thing I didn't like about Beatrice is she didn't know the difference between garlic salt and garlic powder, See, I like garlic on some stuff, but there's a big fucking difference between garlic salt and garlic powder, Big difference. Because if it's too salty, it like ruins the whole meal. You can't stand to eat it. It's too much. Too much salt's bad for your heart. So let's see. Deanne, what kind of beer are you drinking today? Garlic powder on steak? Oh my God. Do you like it or you don't? You don't like garlic powder? Or do you or don't you? See, I like garlic powder. I just don't like garlic salt. Oh, I love garlic powder. Yeah, me too. I like garlic toast, garlic bread. Good stuff, man. But that salt, you know what I'm talking about, right? The salt. I guess you can put it in on spaghetti when you're cooking spaghetti or whatever. What's my favorite meal? No beer today. I don't know what my favorite meal is, I guess the last one I ate, garlic is good. And yeah, they put salt in garlic salt. Of course, yeah. Yeah. I mean, tamales, man. I love tamales. That's my favorite meal, tamales, man. And see, that's good for the Hispanic family because this Christmas is going to be pretty hard. And everybody will get one. Like they go out and get 12 tamales and just pass them out. Hey, what'd you get for Christmas? They unwrap their tamale. I got beef. I got pork. I got chicken. Hey, that's great. It's a Mexican joke, people. Mexican joke. That's what Hispanics get for Christmas is tamales. Let's see, you're Mexican when all you unwrap is tamales. Yeah. I like tamales, though. What was funny is like when I first moved here a long time ago, 1995 or whatever, my mom owned this house anyway, but after she passed away, I moved in. There's a guy in the neighborhood. He was from Mexico. He didn't know how to speak English very good. Okay, he started coming around, and he'd have tamales for sale. Come to door selling tamales. Okay, and then it was like $3 a dozen. It was a fairly decent deal, If I give him $3, give me a dozen tamales. And then a couple years later, he'd come by, leave it to Beaver. And then a couple years later, he'd come by, and the price would go up, $4, $5 for tamales. And this went on for a few years. And then like the last time he came by, it was like $10, and he had this bread sack. He said $10, so I gave him a $10 bill, and he gave me the bread sack. And I guess there was 3 dozen in there, and I was supposed to go in there and pick the dozen I wanted, So I took the bread sack. I said, give him the $10. I said, okay, gracias, thank you, adios. No, man. I was gonna get 3 dozen for $10, man. He said, no, only one. Uno. Pinche local gringo, cabrona, you bastard. But that's my tamale story. But I love tamales, man. I love tamales. They're good. And I didn't care if that dude didn't know how to speak English. I didn't fucking care if he was from Mexico. You know, I really didn't fucking care. You know, he's trying to make a living, and they were good. But I don't like that fucking mole or whatever it is, the corn shit, corn meal. Some people put way too much of that shit on there, man. You know, there's a limit. Yeah, Mesa. What's the scariest thing you've ever filmed? That right there, when my granddaughter died, about ready to drown. That was the scariest, man. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Juan. You're Hispanic. But even Juan, I even got a video on making tortillas, man. I know how to make tortillas. Habanero tortillas. Tell your fucking family how to do this shit. Because Mexicans, oh yeah, we know how to make fucking tortillas, blah, blah, blah. Tell me there's a fucking gringo on YouTube that knows how to do a fucking better job than they do. But you take the habaneros and you grind it up in your magic bullet. Grind that up, and then you put your habanero tortillas. LOL, what the fuck? Okay, go to my channel, Juan, and look up fucking habanero tortillas. The shit is inside the tortillas. That way everybody gets a fucking hot shit, you know? You can't pick it out. There's no way you can pick it out. You put it in the flour. You put it in a magic bullet. You put, instead of lard, you use olive oil. Okay. Get a magic bullet, stick in a habanero, stick in some olive oil, stick in some water, turn that thing on, mixes all that shit up, put it in your flour, roll them out, make some tortillas, habanero tortillas. Fucking good shit, man. So you don't have any lard. It's kind of, I don't know if it's low calorie or whatever, but it's just as good as any Hispanic tortillas made for reals, man. Take a look at it. Habanero tortillas. And I'm the one showing these guys how to make that shit. Damn, you make your own wine? You're a gangster, as it gets. Yeah, I am a gangster. Yeah. Fucking make my own wine, make my own tortillas. I stick to my tortillas. No. You know how to make tortillas, Juan? Do you know how to make them for reals? Honestly, do you know how to make tortillas? Or not? Yes, it's easy. Okay, yeah, it's easy. It's easy. Okay. Okay, the next time you make it, you use lard, of course. I know you use lard. But when you're in the lard, put in a habanero. Yep, okay. See, I use olive oil instead of lard. I used to use lard a lot of times, but now I use olive oil instead. But take a habanero, smash the fuck out of it, and stick it in your lard and get it in there. And then put it in your water, stir that up, make sure it's all mixed up, and then put it in your flour. Yeah. Oh, your grandmother does? Yeah. Hey, fat man, how are you doing now? Tesla. I'm doing pretty good. Tesla. Where are you from? Never heard of this guy before. We got some new viewers. Tesla. Yeah, I'm doing better. I still got a sore throat a little bit. Not too bad, but what I needed was rest, because 2 days ago, both 2 nights in a row, man, I just tossed and turn. Third day, I got freaking sick. That's what people need, is rest. And that helps a lot, because if you don't get your rest, man, you're going to go down fast. Tesla, where are you from? Rest in a block. Okay. Saskatchewan, I've been watching you for a while. Never commented. Enjoy the videos and dictation you put into it for close to nothing. Yeah, it doesn't cost me anything, man. This shit doesn't cost nothing. So, hey, the man that murdered my kid's dad is trying to get out of a 20-year prison sentence. I don't know. But yeah, I don't put anything into these videos. You know, I thought I'd never be on videos. Ever. I don't think he will D. Okay, see what's strange? Like I said, I was in the guards before. They have evidence. They won't. Okay. I don't know anything about this murder. Okay. Hey, the man that murdered my kid's dad is trying to get out of a 20-year prison sentence. Okay. The time is a valuable thing in the universe. Oh yeah, the time. Time is, you can't replace time, man. You cannot replace time. Ever. Ever. You can replace money, you can replace your old lady, you can replace food, you cannot replace time. We shall see, guys, then. Okay, see, when I was in the guards, you can only waste time. Yeah. There's a guy there in the county jail right now. His name's Gilbert Rodriguez. Okay. He used to be we used to be brothers in arms, I guess. I did a lot of drugs with him. He was in the tanks like I was in the tanks. I've been to his house. He's been to my house. Blah blah blah. The offender supposedly has MS, and supposedly this guy Gilbert Rodriguez, he killed a 14-year-old girl a long time ago, 25 years ago, and it was a cold case file, and it's coming to trial now. And that's kind of weird. One of my friends, Bruce Warner, my ex-friends, I guess, I haven't seen him forever. He was in my guard unit too. He was like one of the top gunners, man. Everybody wanted to beat Bruce. And I seen his picture. He's bald on top, and he fucking looks like Krusty the Clown on The Simpsons and shit like that. He doesn't have red hair, but he's got a big old fucking bald spot. His fucking hair is all sticking out. But he was a top gunner. Like I was a top gunner. Gilbert's in there for fucking murder. Bruce is in there for drugs. I'm here doing YouTube, torturing everybody. Yeah, what a real loser. This guy is a real loser, man. Because I knew Gilbert a long time. He got away with a lot of shit. Yeah. Well, I think this guy, how they're going to get him. This is rumors. I don't know if it's rumors or what. I think he had an accomplice that did it, and the accomplice is going to come forward. He's still in there, but he might get out. He's still in there, but he might get out. My brother was sentenced to 25 years of life. How long ago was this, Juan? See, I can't say anything about Gilbert, but personally, I think he did it. That's just my opinion. He got away with a lot of shit in March of this year. Wow. And did he supposedly use a gun, a knife, run him over with a car? What's going on? See, that Kyle Rittenhouse, I'm glad he's out. Honest to God, I'm glad he's out. Honestly, I don't think he's going to fucking hurt anybody. That Kyle Rittenhouse or whatever his name is. He doesn't need to be in jail until he goes to court. I don't think he's going to run. I don't think he's going to kill anybody. I don't think he's going to go off the deep end or whatever. But I'm glad he's out. It costs $2 million to get out. But I don't know why people want to kill people. I have no fucking clue why they do that. And it happens every day, man. It happens every day. I was watching a documentary about the drug cartel in Mexico. In Mexico, I think there's on average 47 killings a day. Every day. Senseless shit. And people don't care. People don't care about life. And we're all human beings. We're all human beings. And what's strange is that our skin color, okay, we discriminate against Mexico doesn't care about the people, though. Yeah, they don't. Honestly, they don't. They don't give a shit. The politicians are bought out by the drug companies, the drug cartels or whatever. It's like us. Our politicians are bought out by the drug companies. Their politicians are bought out by the drug cartels. Okay. Trump tried to put a stop to the overcharging of prescription pills and shit like that. He's still there, still trying to do good for the public, which they are overcharging us, for medication, for hospitals, for whatever. They want to charge the fuck out of people and all that stuff. It should cost hardly anything for drugs. Hardly anything, man. They should not charge somebody $600 a month for some sort of fucking prescription. There's no fucking way, but they do it and they get away with it, and then it has side effects. That's why they charge so much, because it has side effects. And then the fucking lawyers go out there and then they say, okay, we're going to sue the pharmaceutical companies. It's like never ending story. And like I said, people with the COVID-19, all the hospitals are starting to get overcrowded and stuff. I said, why don't you just open churches and put tents in the extra rooms and stuff like that, put the people there. The only reason why they don't do that because there's no money in it. There's no money. They want money. I'm not a bad parent. I raised 2 amazing boys on my own, and I still have 2 more to raise. Nobody can honestly say they 100% knew how to raise kids. Okay, this is the thing, Christy. I have 2 boys. One's 40, one's 35, one's got a PhD, one's been to prison. Okay. Me and my ex-wife, we used to do a lot of fucking drugs, a lot of fucking coke. Matter of fact, we got it from Gilbert, the guy that's in jail for fucking prison. He was my fucking connection. So one of my connections. I had like 3 or 4. Okay. Anyway, she could not quit. She could not quit. And she wanted to sell the house, blah, blah, blah. I said no. So we ended up getting a divorce. She got the house. I got my retirement. Okay. As soon as she got the house, she sold it. Within 48 hours after she sold the house, she was in jail for possession of methamphetamine. She did 5 years straight. Okay. During the divorce, she got a kid. I got a kid. Okay. I got the youngest one. My oldest son went with his mom, which she did need help. And he's smart enough because he's got a PhD or whatever the fuck. He's smart enough. Back then he didn't have, but he knows that his mom needed somebody to be taken care of. Okay. The thing is, she went to prison. Okay. She's in prison. I'm paying fucking child support. I got a kid. She got a kid, but I had to pay child support. I had to pay $100 a month, which to me, I didn't have a problem with it. $50 every 2 weeks, for off my paycheck or whatever. It was cool. I had no problem with it. She goes to prison. My oldest son starts living with me. Okay. I tell him I want to shut down my child support, and they would not do it. She was in prison, drawing $100 a month child support while she was in prison. Hey, brother, hope you're having a wonderful day. Have to sleep, working 2 shifts. Hey, but my support channel keeps up the good work, man. Yeah, Joe, you need to get your rest, man, for sure. Because if not, you feel like shit, make mistakes, and, why could she not quit? If you work in a treatment center like Joe does, you know what addiction is, Jason. Addiction is addiction. I was addicted to methamphetamine. I could not quit. I can't say I was addicted to marijuana and alcohol, back in the days, because I used to do it every day. Back then, I just didn't want to quit. You know what I'm saying? But at one time, I was addicted to methamphetamine. I could not quit. I could not quit. First thing I did when I got up, I'd fucking suck on that glass deck all day fucking long, Addiction is hard to quit, dude. Yeah. See, if he works there at a rehab place, Jason, you should know. I don't know if you're a patient or if you're an employee, because I really don't know. But addiction is hard. We're all addicted to something, no matter what. People say, no, I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted. You're addicted to these fuckers, man. These things right here. You cannot go a couple days without fucking carrying this around. You're addicted to that. People say, oh, I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone. I feel people get addicted to weed. I think psychologically addicted to weed, not physically. I think you can go without it. Because I don't know if you've ever been without weed for a period, a week or two. You may want it, but you don't go through that withdrawals. I've seen someone cry because he could not get money for weed. Well, he's a fucking boob. That's all I can tell you. Tell him to get off his fucking stony ass. Get him a fucking job. A grown man, dude. Yeah, I believe it. Everybody has addictions on how the dishes and other things, even caffeine and sex can be. Yeah, whatever it is. Food addiction, caffeine addiction, sex addiction. My 13-year-old son got a girl pregnant, and I have people calling me a bad parent, but there's no books telling you how to deal with this. Okay, Christy, no, you're not a bad parent. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. But the thing is, you're going to be a grandmother. You need to take care of your granddaughter or grandson or whatever. One of these days, you guys are going to be the best of friends. Your granddaughter or grandson, he's going to look up to you, or she's going to look up to you like God, man. You're going to be God to her. You're not a bad parent. Shit happens. 13-year-old boys, that's what they want to do. They want to get fucking laid, man. I ain't shitting you. Just teach your son to work and take care of his kids. Yeah, you're not a bad parent. The thing I was working all the time. That's why when my youngest son went to prison. Okay, listen to this. If you do not discipline your kids, society will do it for you, and you may not like the results. So you need to discipline your kids. I don't like spanking my kids or whatever. I never believed in that shit. But my youngest son, I can't say that he's hanging out around with the wrong people. I can't say that that's the main reason. Teach them life isn't easy. Yeah. But, you know, he liked to do that. He liked to push people to the limit, you know. Like, even when he was a kid, he would leave for a couple days. And it would worry me to death. What the fuck? Go looking for him for this and that and this and that. Where is he? Call people. They don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I gave up on that shit. Because he could be next door for fucking 3 days. And I wouldn't even fucking know he's next door. I'd be all worried, looking. Our kids are going to do kids are going to. Yeah. Judgment with them. Okay, when you're going through puberty or whatever, that's the thing you want to do. You want to get laid. And if you find a young lady or whatever, you think you're in love. You have sex and stuff and shit happens, man. You know, maybe it was the first time. I've known women that said that it was the first time they ever had sex and they got pregnant the very first fucking time, you know. The very first time they had sex, they got pregnant. That's what they tell me. And it happens. You know, I don't judge you, Christy. I don't know you, you know. And hopefully you're a good parent, you know. From the stuff that you told me, if you from Delaware and your dad knows Biden, grew up with him, or you're probably in a middle class home, you know. Sex. See, that's the thing. That's stuff like that. Sex. I don't want to see it anymore. I get it advertised all the time. I've been through that stage. It doesn't excite me anymore and stuff like that. And people want me to phone sex or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm not impressed. You know, I've seen all that stuff. It's hard to explain. But if you go to a Native Talk or Native Lee or whatever, she was a porn star in the 70s, and she's got her own chat like this. I don't think it's a chat, but she puts on a show every day. It's the children that are influenced most. Yeah, it's the children, you know. They're curious and stuff like that. When you get my age, it's like, fuck, it's a burnout, man. It's a turn off, you know. Well, when I first started watching porn, see, I've never bought a magazine, porn magazine or a porn video or anything like that. But I got the big satellite and I started watching porn 24/7, you know, Rod and Jeremy, all that shit. And when I started watching it, I thought that's the way girls wanted to be treated because I watched it so much. Phone sex is boring. Give me a call, Jason. Nah. Exactly. Everything is new and interesting until reality hits. Yeah, exactly. It pisses me off when they send me emails or phone texts and stuff like that. See, most of it's coming out of Russia. The people that I block are coming out of Russia. And I told them, okay, I'm going to turn you into Interpol. Well, Juan, if you got a pen and a piece of paper, I'll give you a whole shitload of numbers. These fucking assholes. It's probably Juan that's doing it. Oh, I'm good. LOL. Okay, you don't want to talk to him? I'll probably call up and it's be Juan. Juan's probably doing this shit. So let's see. How many got? And I think these people are out of Russia. You know, some of the people that are on YouTube and they send me stuff, I block them. And then I go to their website or whatever. A lot of them are out of Russia. But it's a turn off more than anything. It just pisses me off, gets me upset. Because I've seen it. I've been there, done that. And it's kind of old. But hopefully everything's good. And Christy, hopefully you're a good parent. I'm pretty sure you are a good parent. You know, times just have to change. I don't understand our skin color. Why we want to hurt another person. Tim, do you have Netflix? I used to. Why somebody wants to hurt another person because of their skin color? I don't understand that shit at all. You know, it's like gay bashing, stuff like that. Why would a person want to hurt a gay person or whatever? I don't understand gayism. I will never understand that ever. But I will not hurt a person like that. Easy to blame, yeah. You know. But skin color, okay. If you get the chance to watch Narco Mexico. Oh yeah, I've seen that before. I saw it a few years ago, yeah, when it first came out. Yeah, I've seen it. It's just like easy for them to put blame on someone because of their skin color. Yeah. And the thing is, it's the media. Yeah, it's good. It's a good one. I like it. I like that one. Yeah, I've seen it 3 or 4 years ago when it first came out. I was watching it. But the mainstream media talks about that shit, you know. Oh, here's Beatrice. Hello? Hey, do you want to go on live or not? Okay. Okay, just a minute. I'm getting ready. You're going to transfer to a different call? Okay, go over there. I'm getting ready to shut this off. Okay. Get over there and I'll talk to you. Okay, bye. No, not bye. Stay straight, stay strong. That was Beatrice. Stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. Tesla, Juan, Joe, Christy. Yeah, forget of somebody, man. Dee Dee, Deanne, Juan, Jason. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Lily. Oh, Dee Dee too, man. Thank you, Dee Dee. Jason, Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. Jesse, Robert, Kenny K, Sandra. Okay, stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Stay safe.